Hello, you wonderful, beautiful people of the internet. My name's Tiara, my channel's Tiarasaurus Rex, and these are my first experiences playing Fallout New Vegas, and some of my first recordings ever, all recapped into one 5-minute video for you. Let's go into it. Starting with the beginning of the game, you know, when you get shot in the head, you kind of expect that you die. I hoped that I would go to heaven. I quickly realized this wasn't heaven when there was some old dude sitting here and not a whole bunch of anime boys, but you know, we'll take what we can get. One of the first things that I noticed going into this game is how close people got to you when they spoke and the weird zoom in. That is actually still really disorienting for me as I'm playing. So I eventually did venture out into Goodsprings and I met Sunny Smiles, and then I went and shot Sunny Smiles. But it was a mistake. I was trying to shoot the powder gangers. I was trying to be helpful. I later ran into a certain suspicious robot by the name of Victor. Don't know what to feel about him as I'm playing. I also got a cowboy hat. Gotta respect the drip, right? And the geckos. Oh my god, the geckos, they're so cute! So I eventually wandered my way into Prim. You know, I saw they had a bit of a bandit issue. I decided, yeah, who better to help than me, you know? And so I eventually ran into Deputy Beagle, who was tied up, and with my motivation and my kind heart, I let him go, and he was gonna help fight for me, and with friendship, he died, yeah. But it's okay, because I have skill, okay? I'm competent. I could kill all the bandits on my own. Yeah, I eventually did sort out the issue, and I decided to make a robot with a swanky little cowboy hat, the sheriff. So next I wandered my way over to this homey little town called Nipton, and I found out that they were having this awesome party. You know, they had decorations, pyrotechnics, they even had a guy that you'd never trust with your drink. What more could a girl ask for? So I decided with my obvious skill at this game that we've already established that I'd let them off the hook. I'd let them go. You know, I wouldn't kill every last one of them. You know, I wasn't scared that they would kill me or anything, right? And then the unthinkable happened. That's right. I died. And I died again. Okay, well, maybe I died a lot, but that was until a horde of bighorners decided to save my life. I might have died more after that too. But you know, I still owe them my life to this day. To this day? I talked to some young lads at Ranger Station Charlie before heading on to Novak, but wait, what's that? Is that... Do I smell dead wife? That's right, it's everybody's favorite conversationalist, Boone. Ah, he's a man of many words. I also met some other cool people along the way, like Ranger Andy and No Bark, my man. And saw some interesting things, to say the least. And guess who I ran into? None other than Mr. Suspicious himself. So anyways, I don't really know what's going on with that. On to more important things. I told Boone to snipe an old woman as I robbed her body afterwards, but I promise you it was a moral thing. You know, she just happened to be the person that sold his wife into slavery and his unborn child too, that is of note. So Boone's cool with me at this point, you know, we got some revenge or whatever, and now he's cooling with me. We're running around together. And then we found Nobark's Chupacabra. So, Nobark was going on some crazy raving, at least I thought it was crazy, about some invisible Chupacabra that goes and, like, kills the Brahmin. But the Brahmin were actually dying. So I was going to go find out what was behind it, and there actually was a Chupacabra. And turns out it's a Nightkin, and as somebody who's only played Fallout 3 and Fallout 4 before this, I had no real context for that. I was so confused. I followed it around for a while, watched it slaughter one of the Brahmin, and then I decided to shoot it. And then it was Boone that killed it. You know, that's gonna be a running pattern. So, nearing the end, the last important thing I did was give Boone some drip. I gave him a whole school shooter jacket, baby, from shoulder to floor length, and now we're both icy out here. So this was a recap of episodes 1 through 11 of my Fallout New Vegas blind playthrough. If you would like to see them, you can go and watch them. If you would like to keep going where this episode left off, you can start with episode 12. I will have that as a card. And now... I will put a little disclaimer out. These are some of the first videos I ever recorded, so you can't expect the quality to be, stellar. I was still getting used to talking in front of a camera, all of those kind of things. Think of them as little humble beginnings, just humble beginnings. If you'd like to check out other stuff on my channel, I will have more, and if this video receives well, I will probably be making a part 2 and continuing this through the rest of the series. So, as always, I will see you next time.